Hello, welcome to my domain. This is Homestuck, and this little model, well, I made the model. The picture was made by Loud Brain Dude in the Discord, who I think is Mitochondria on YouTube, but I could be wrong. So if that person wants to leave a comment on this video, I'm going to pin it. Anyway, they made this image, and I quickly put together a little PNG, I guess you call it PNG tuber. Anyway, it does this. So now, I don't know, we can have this. Alright, here's Homestuck back. I'm going to put myself in this corner. Don't freak out. I don't think anything shows up in the sidebars, so this should be fine, right? Like the light gray parts. I don't think so. Also, I can't see myself, so hopefully this doesn't like break halfway through, or else I'll be in big trouble. Anyway, we're back to Homestuck. We're gonna have Tavros talking, I guess. Part of me thinks this could be a joke, but part of me thinks it's also just probably real, because it's funny. Here we go. This is my face when I look at Tavros as well. Hey, Jade!
Oh, hi. I remember you. You talked to me in a lot of my dreams.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but now I'm talking to you being awake, because your robot can't type because it had an explosion.
Yep, that's because my dream self died. Pretty catastrophically.
No. I know, I see. I'm definitely pretty sorry to hear that.
Thanks, but I think I'm okay. I was pretty shaken up at first, though.
Yes, I did too.
What?
I spent so long sleeping and dreaming and playing on Prospect that being awake was made to feel weird, and I didn't like it for a while.
Yeah, I've done a lot of sleeping myself, Smile.
Oh, yes, I know, but I saw you were awake a lot too. After a certain moment, I just spent about every waking hour being asleep.
Wow, why did you sleep so much?
It was just a better way to be, more peaceful and fun, and I guess there was something that happened that was incredibly terrible and sad, and made me feel terrible and sad and sleepy, so I slept a lot.
Oh no, what happened that was so terrible?
I'd prefer that the thing I want to talk to you about now not turn into that topic.
Okay, sorry for prying. What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to ask you permission. I would have asked permission the first time, but at the time you were not able to give it or talk or anything.
Permission for what?
To commune with your Lucis.
With Beck? What do you mean by commune? And what do you mean the first time? You did it before?
Yeah. It means, talk to him and suggest he do something which is good for him and also all the people he likes.
Oh, like a psychic power.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. When did you do it before?
Very recently, personally speaking.
Oh, God. Was he the one that... Oh. Nope. Okay.
But for you, it was very long ago.
Oh, no.
And it was a really good example, I think, of exactly why Wigglers should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols.
What?
Thanks, Tavros.
So, I did the liberty of communing with your Lucis, which I hope wasn't out of line, but like I said, you were unavailable. And by which I mean, unavailably small.
Wait, did he kill Grandpa? Hold on.
So then I communed him to use his amazing powers to, intervene and reroute the projectile away from the path that would have harmed you. And also, as a wonderful bonus and coincidence, it just so happened there was a felon on your property.
Tavros. I mean, he is... Unless that's a human, but I'm pretty sure that blue-haired lady is a doll that we saw in the... in the living room. So, you know, it is kind of creepy, but whatever. It's the exact same thing he did to his father, I guess.
It was, I think, surely an agent rogue who was very much keen on intruding between your really nice-looking family. And as fortune would have it, the small missile was redirected into that senior interloper's chest, and he died. I only do good things.
Oh my god, that wasn't a senior interloper. I'm pretty sure you're talking about my grandpa.
Oh.
And if I'm interpreting correctly, you're saying you used Beck to make me shoot him? Ugh, that's so awful.
What's a grandpa?
Oh boy, it's basically an old man who serves the same role as, I guess Eleusis does on your planet. He was like my dad and he took care of me.
Whoa, that's a really weird cultural thing, I guess. Sorry then, about my cultural ignorance.
Well, I'm not blaming you or anything. Sounds like you were just trying to help, and you did save my life, but, I mean, jeez, talk about a misunderstanding.
Well, now I feel very stupid, but, I don't think I'll give in to bad self-esteem this time about this. It's important to stay confident about stuff, don't you agree?
Sure.
And I think this is a good opportunity for us to bond and become closer in an emotional way, probably.
It is?
Oh, yes. See, the funny thing is, I also killed my Lucis by accident. I mean, my Lucis that was a little fairy bull, not an old man with a huge gun.
Oh no! How did that happen?
I murdered him inappropriately with a four-wheeled device.
What kind of device?
Like the kind, basically, to sit in and roll around.
Oh, you mean a wheelchair?
I guess that's some way to call it.
How did that happen?
Well, he was sitting in it, being useless like usual, and he got under the wheel in his nap, or I was sitting in it, being useless as usual, and he got under the wheel in his nap.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Also, I didn't realize you were paralyzed. Not that I'm saying sorry for that. That'd be rude, I think. I'm just saying sorry for your loss.
Oh, it's okay on both things. He came back to life for a while, we could talk, and that was fun. Also, I'm not paralyzed anymore.
Oh.
No, I got robot legs now, and I feel great and can walk.
Oh, wow, nice.
Oh, yes, it's truly nice, and I'm a new and different guy, mostly. Being not physically handicapped is, most certainly the key to having high self-esteem.
That... I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, absolutely. Take it from me as what fact is true. And now I feel emboldened to do bold things that heroes should do, like save the life of a pretty girl and kill a fiendish old man who, not fiendish, and you loved him, sorry.
Well, that's good, I guess. I just wish, maybe you told me what happened when I was younger? I spent years wondering about it. When I was really young, I was sure the doll sitting across from him did it. And for a long time, I was terrified of that evil blue girl. She sort of haunted my childhood, and I had trouble sleeping for a long time.
I see.
But of course I got older and realized that was silly. But then I just speculated it might have been suicide, which was a really sad thing to think about.
Wow, yeah. I totally blew that then. I guess I could still tell you about it in your past now.
But even if you do, I'm not going to remember you doing so.
Oh, then guess I won't.
Okay.
But yeah, irregardless, this is likely to be exactly the kind of thing not to stand in the way about good feelings about myself.
What? Kind of thing not to stand in the... Okay.
I mean, I saw your Lucis saved you anyway in advance, and I just wanted to make it possible so that I was the one involved with being the hero there to save you. Like, to put myself in your story in a brave capacity, because that's what feeling good and positive about yourself is all about, I think.
Yeesh. Wow, you sound really confused to me.
Absolutely. I'm confused like a fox. The kind that has high self-esteem, though.
You're incredibly silly. I really can't tell to what extent you're joking around here.
I understand that, and jokes do happen, yes, but feeling great about yourself isn't a joking issue. It is heavy-duty business, and needs to be given all the seriousness.
Something happened. Oh, what just happened? I guess I need a drink. The voice just broke. I don't know if you could hear that.
It needs to be given all the seriousness that sad things get. I learned that from my friends, and also Rufio.
Rufio?
Yeah, he's a fake.
What do you mean by a fake?
A fake guy made up imaginarily. He never stops being a thing that's not real.
Oh, like an imaginary friend. Okay.
I'm pretending that being fully honest about Rufio's fakeness and being upfront about his general fraudulence, that it will only give me extra confidence. I'm pretending that as hard as I can, in the most confident way, which makes it partially more true.
Yes. That shares a philosophy you have there.
Yes, being confident is always about saying and doing the things you feel, even if the afraid part of you says, no, please don't do that. Like, here's the thing I'm afraid to say to you, Jade, but I'm too confident now to let my afraidness make me feel terrible.
Oh, well, what is it?
Remember I talked to you a lot while you were sleeping?
Yeah.
And we talked about a lot of things, and we had some things in common, and it was nice.
Sure.
And I think, consequently, the emotional result is probably that I have some possible red feelings for you.
Red feelings? You mean... Whoa, wait, really?
Wow. That sure was a hard thing to say. It made me incredibly nervous. But I said it because of my remarkable leg-powered self-confidence. And now I think all that's left is definitely a reciprocation about that. Probably.
Well, I don't think I can reciprocate.
Uh-oh.
The way he does the text makes that extra funny.
I mean, you're nice, but I don't even really know you. I don't even know your name.
Oh gosh, how stupid can I be? I forgot to say, I'm Tavros.
Okay, Tavros, I don't know if you fully thought about this. You don't actually know me very well either.
Oh yes, I surely do. We had a number of spirited conversations wherein you were very nice and pleased to speak with me. Did I misinterpret that? Was it not actually niceness?
Well, no, I was being nice, because I like to be nice to people when I can, and when they're nice to me, but... Things are a little more complicated than that. You can't know someone just by a few conversations. I mean, I only talked to you while I was asleep. I am kind of different when I'm dreaming. I forget things, and at times I'm not totally sure what's real. Don't you remember that's what it's like to dream on Prospect?
Kind of.
Sorry. I feel bad about having to disappoint you, but I don't know what else to say.
But what about my attractive bravado and ignoring my instinctual cowardice hard enough to say that I like you? Isn't that supposed to be very attractive and encourage the major of having of flushed feelings in others? I guess what I mean is, what about all my confidence? What do you think about that?
Jeez, Tavros, I'm really flattered you like me and all, and that sure is confident of you to say so, and that's great, but I guess confidence is one thing, but there's such a thing as being too forward, I guess.
Wow, okay.
And I also think, and really this is just polite, friendly advice, that if you're really confident, you don't always have to say it all the time. Oh man, I'm sorry to say, it just comes off as a little insecure and off-putting and kind of defeats the purpose. And all things considered, I think we should just stay friends. Or really, continue building a friendship in the first place, since, like I said, we don't really know each other that well.
Yeah!
Sorry.
No, if I'm being realistic, I think that's what's reasonable to say to me. And I'll work on toning down my self-respect a little.
No! You should have self-respect, just... Oh boy, this is frustrating. Can we talk about this later? I have some things I have to do. Why don't you go back to the original point? Why don't we go back to the original point? Why do you want me to commune, or why do you want to commune with Beck again?
Actually, I'm already doing it. Yes, of course. I wanted to get approval from you to commune him again, now that he's a sprite, to perpetuate one of my heroic ideas again.
Uh-oh. What's your idea this time?
I will suggest to him that he attack your adversary as well as ours, and maybe beat him to solve everybody's problems.
Wow, I don't know about that.
But I have great skill in commanding beasts to glory in battle. Yours are certainly the strongest beast I've ever seen.
But he's my best friend. You already managed to get one of my family members killed.
But according to my self-confidence, I think I'm pretty sure I can use his power to be successful. Whoops. Pretend I didn't mention my self-confidence or say anything off-putting.
But all our adversaries have inherited his powers. I would imagine the strongest guy would have all of his powers and then some. I'm not really comfortable with this.
Oh.
You said you're asking me permission first, and I appreciate that. But if you're asking, I'm afraid the answer is no.
Okay, I respect that, but I wonder...
What?
I wonder if a truly self-confident guy with the best self-esteem there is would even need to ask. Maybe the best guy would just know he would be successful and would do it anyway because it's for your own good and everyone else's.
No way! That would be smug and arrogant and make you a bully. Later, if my friends and I want to ask Beck for help and decide it's our best hope, then that's our business. Till then, just please stop meddling.
Wow, okay. You're right about all that. I'll respect your wishes. Or will I?
No! Don't! I'm serious. My headache is coming back.
I was just making a joke, sorry. I guess us becoming a friendship doesn't have to even happen now.
No, it's fine. I just really don't want you to do that, okay?
Yeah.
I have to go now. Bye, Tavros.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I cannot believe how hilariously pathetic that whole exchange was. Even by your wretched standards, Toreador. Oh god, I can't breathe. Absolutely priceless.
Hey, Vriska, that was supposed to be a private correspondence of a personal nature. How could you even be reading that?
Tavros, sometimes your stupidity surprises even me. Next time you decide to open your heart to an alien girl, make sure her chat client isn't being holographically projected for everyone to see, okay?
Okay, thief, tear into page. Oh, okay, this is still just Vriska and Tavros, I see.
Whoops.
I was so embarrassed just reading that, Tavros. I'm embarrassed. I'm actually feeling genuine embarrassment. Your obscene incompetence is actually polluting my otherwise pristine composure. Nice going.
So, I don't care.
Jade let you down too easy. She's too nice. Someone's got to tear into you for that appalling display. And once again, guess whose shoulders that falls on? That's right, Vriska's as usual.
I think she has the right amount of niceness, personally. An amount that is some instead of none.
Hey, I'm nice when it matters, and where it doesn't strangulate the critical development of people I give a shit about, okay? Really, I don't know what you see in her. She is completely useless like you. Wait, of course, it makes perfect sense. You and she represent the ideal matespritship. How could I have been so blind? Two perfectly pointless grubs in a bucket.
Nope, I have too much self-confidence now to be upset by her scandalous imagery. I don't think she's useless, and I don't think I am either, because of new self-esteems obtained. Remember?
Oh, will you please stop going on about your fucking self-esteem? I'll say this much about her. She was right about that. How insufferable can you get, prattling on and on about how confident you are? Tavros, you give confidence a bad name. I gave you all the chances in the world to earn it, to earn real confidence, and you failed. You couldn't even do the one little thing I asked you to. The one thing that would have made you a man once and for all. So, instead you flew away and cried, and decided to sleep away your sorrow for the rest of our adventure. Do you have any idea how sick that made me? Everything about you makes me sick. When you talk about your self-confidence, I throw up a little. You don't know what confidence is. Robo-legs don't give you confidence. That ain't no more true than saying my robo-arm gave me mine. See what I mean? Your confidence is faker than even the great Rufio himself, Lord of the Unreal. It's pure fiction. A false, fakey, fraudy con job from a wimpy loser charlatan bullshit artist. It's shallow and nauseating, just like you. Do us all a favor and shut up about it.
Okay. I think this is actually making me pretty mad.
Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it, chump.
I don't want you to mock me anymore. I don't know if my confidence is real or what, but I would like you to stop saying stuff like that to me, and stop saying bad things about my friend Jade, too.
Jade is an idiot. A useless, boring nobody. What has she done for her party other than fuck up every step of the way? What does she ever do but take naps and get in trouble? She's awful, and you deserve each other. Oh wait, except she hates you. Even the boring, pointless girl hates you. Talk about a guy who can't catch a break. Though, I guess she's not completely useless.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, Tavros. I gave her credit for something, so I'll give you credit for something too. Your plan to control her Lucis really wasn't a bad idea, and using your ability to save her life, lol, was a pretty good way to test how effective your powers are across sessions. Pretty good way to practice to know where you stand. Practicing your abilities is important. So when it comes down to using them for something that really matters, you know you're down for prime time. I know this firsthand. I've got lots and lots of practice with your little guinea pig friend. So really, it turns out she wasn't so useless at all. Far from it.
Whoa, what? Are you saying you did to her?
Not really.
What are you saying you did to her?
Not really the point. The point is, I'm trying to pay you a compliment. At this point, you're so sad and disgusting. You should treat anything nice anyone has to say about you like a chest full of shimmering boonbucks.
Okay, God, what?
Like I said, your plan was solid. Controlling the Guardian to go after Jack is a fine idea. Sure would stir some shit up. Better than being an insignificant, stuttering piece of trash all the time, I say. And you were definitely onto something about doing it irregardless, lol, of her wishes. Because it's for her own good. That's what winners do. They do what is right for someone they care about, even if the other person does nothing but bitch and moan and act ungrateful about it. Better, you learned it late than never. In fact, I would go so far as saying that if you went ahead with her plan against her wishes, it might just earn you a smidgen of respect from me. We'll see. There's really just one catch.
Oh, and what's that?
Yeah, there she is. In the Nick Cage zone.
The catch is it's not going to work.
What isn't?
Are you even listening to me? Man, clear the Rufio wax out of your ears. You couldn't sick the Guardian on Noir even if you were inclined. Not even if I were to make you inclined. Wink.
Why?
Because you're dealing with a pro here, and I already thought of that. I thought of everything.
Okay, Clubs Deuce.
The Guardian's not going to attack the agents who engineered him in the first place. Or, who I should say were encouraged, lol, to engineer him.
Friska made them do that too? God, okay.
I was striking a mutually beneficial arrangement. This is often the most effective way to manipulate others. I sort of gave them an idea, nudged them along in the direction of seizing more power, which they wanted to do anyway. Remember, I already have a lot of experience getting these simple-minded agents to march to my drumbeat. I was exiling them left and right in our session. I'm an expert at this by now.
Why would you do that?
Wait, she was controlling him when he killed Dave? Oh my god, okay.
Tavros, at this point it should be obvious. I am the unseen hand behind every major event in their session, and to some extent their whole lives. At least those events not happening by the volition of their own natural incompetence. Don't you think this is how it should be? Shouldn't the greatest player leave her fingerprints on every step of the rise to power of her ultimate nemesis?
Wow, no! That's... I don't even know how to say all the ways I think that's crazy.
But you must agree, because you were copycatting my idea.
No, I wasn't.
You were brazenly inserting yourself into Jade's history. The self-insertion play was my idea, and it's revolting and cowardly for you to deny it.
That was... for a good thing, though.
Sure, whatever you say. It's incredibly sad how outclassed you are. It's actually depressing that you thought you could beat me at my own game. And the most sickening of all, you don't even own up to it. I have every angle covered already. The human session is on full circuit lockdown. Any effort you make to disrupt my plans will be laughable, just like everything you've ever done in your entire life. The only thing left to do now is to prepare to kill Jack myself and save everyone's ungrateful asses. It's a shame you're not strong enough to take him on with me. Too bad you spent so long sleeping instead of turbo leveling like I did. We might have made a pretty awesome team. Oh well.
Paige, retrieve arms. What? Oh, like weaponry.
Okay then. If all of your usual insulting things aside, my take on this is that you created our impossibly hard bad guy who wants to kill us. And by association, I guess that means you're the bad guy too, instead of a good guy who's just mean.
Nice deduction. Wrong, excruciatingly linear, and laced with the sort of absolute
The sort of absolutes that morons like to throw around. But nice. I love the little face.
And that being the case, even though I'm terrified of you, and not as strong or real confident, only mostly fake confident,
Yes, go on.
I think I'm gonna have to stop you.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Pretty weak slime threat there, but it's a start. Tell you what, if you can find me in this lab, you can have at me. I'll give you a free shot. No funny business or anything.
Okay then, here I come.
I'll be waiting, heart.
Grrrah!
It keeps happening. Huh? Huh? Okay. That can't be happening. There's no way. AH, ride. Alright, Andrew Hussey. Yes. Hell yes! Hell fucking yes! Okay, it's the never-ending story. And so came to the end the most heroic thing that ever happened in the history of metafiction. Let's move on. Air, level up.
It's me!
The windy thing subsides, and clear skies prevail. You soar to the highest rung and rule over your echelon as the air transparent boondollars fly. I've heard the phrase air transparent. I do believe it is a song, but I don't remember which one. Air, cloud up. Okay, the clouds are coming back. The clouds have returned. The fireflies are still trapped. The spell remains unbroken. There is a commotion behind you. A nearby village, perhaps? Enter village. Sound, okay. Planet healer, fear of the heavens, secret of mana. Okay. I don't want to talk to Vriska. Is it Z? Do I have to click to interact? What would it be? Spacebar, maybe? Okay, spacebar. Open Pixis. Where's that from? That's a sound effect from a game, but I can't place it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to hear it again. Salamander!
Did you see it? It was there after the windy thing.
Okay, he's got a sprite now.
See what?
Oh gosh, I can't think of the word. The big flat thing that's as wide as possible and up.
Oh, the sky.
The dark-colored ceiling the clouds stay under.
You mean the sky?
Yes, it was so beautiful. I hope to witness its miracle again one day before the end of my sadly short amphibious lifespan.
Cool. Okay, well, we got the serious business goggles. You re-equipped these serious business goggles. Would have sucked if you lost these. I guess. John, congratulations.
For what? You mean the windy thing? Did I actually do it somehow?
Well, yes, you did. And I suppose congratulations are in order for that, too. But mostly I'm congratulating you for gaining all the levels.
Oh, right. I got to the top of my echelon somehow. I didn't even really think it had a top, or that I'd get there so fast. So I guess that's it then. Don't have to worry about leveling up anymore. That's pretty neat.
Don't be ridiculous, John. Well, you may have technically gained all the levels just now. You're not truly gained all of them just yet. In a way, this is just the beginning.
It is?
Yes. You're now ready to begin your ascent through the god tiers. Oh, okay. Nobody I know is able to progress this far anywhere near as fast as you, John. Not even me. I can't tell you how proud I am.
Wow, really? Okay, what do I do?
The thing is, from this point on, you can't make any progress while you're awake, so you've got to go to sleep. But not just any boring old nap will do. You need to go to sleep in a special bed. You must find your quest bed, John.
That sounds pretty cool. Where is it?
Not too far away, but rather than me telling you, why don't you just talk to the locals and ask around? I've helped you get this far, but at some point you're going to have to start taking some steps all by yourself. I think you're ready for it. If you make the right decisions and play all your cards right, hell, you might even wind up at a higher tier than I did.
I hope this turns out to be the case. I'm rooting for you all the way. Now get going and find that bed.
Okay, I will. Thanks, Vriska.
Oh, it doesn't make the sound again. That's gonna haunt me until I know where that's from.
That was quite a bluster, wouldn't you say? It really had us all whipping around here, our little legs flailing every which way.
You must be talking about the windy thing. Yeah. Sorry about that.
What would you have to be sorry about? A great surge of the breeze like that could only be summoned by the air. It means he's finally come. This is so exciting. Please let me know if you see him.
Okay. A whole village. I'm gonna stop doing that voice for the salamanders because it hurts my throat. Well, it doesn't hurt it necessarily. It's just like hard to continue to do. Tab. Oh yes, you've been dying to try this beverage for a long time. Perfect timing too, since you're in need of a good sugar kick. This should be jam-packed full of real, actual sugar. Blech, this stuff sucks.
I thought for sure our mushroom was cooked. The green tragedy nearly consumed us all.
The green tragedy? Oh. You mean the fire?
Yes, word has spread of the global catastrophe. Thousands of lives were lost. Luckily, the air saved us. I'm gonna pop a big friendly bubble in his face if ever lucky to meet him.
Wow. Sounds like he's in for a treat.
We must all come together and unify as a people after the terrible green tragedy. This harmonious union will mostly entail a lot of standing around and fidgeting hyperactively. Together!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait for the air to visit our village. Hey, maybe he's here right now. Maybe if I blow my spit bubble big enough, it'll catch the air's reflection and I'll be able to bask in his magnificence. Wait, I see someone in my bubble's reflection right now. Could it be? Oh, never mind. It's just a dumb boy with some square glass shapes on his face.
Hey. Man. Everyone is so mean to me.
What's down here before I go up? Up is usually progress, I would say. Arm! You got one of your fake arms? Why, man, why do they have to rummage through your stuff and start mailing it all over the planet? There's gotta be a secret down here. It's a baby. A frog. You got more illegal contraband. Dude, this frog is so illegal. You better ditch this thing before a wily agent of Durst sees you with it.
Hey, little fella. Where are your parents? Do salamanders even have parents? Oh, duh, of course they do. I guess what I mean is, do you have a family or anything?
Flip.
I definitely already adopted one young salamander today, but then I left her at my friend's house. So I think I'll let you be... I don't know if I'm... So I think I'll let you be... leave you be.
Okay, that's the idea.
I don't know if I'm cut out to be a dad. I mean, I don't even really have a tie or a pipe or anything really serious-looking wallet or anything. Thinking about it's making me miss my dad. I wonder if I'll see him when I sleep on my quest bed. I hope so. Anyway, thanks for listening. See ya, little guy. Yep.
Okay, cool. do, 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 do. Wait, can I go in the house? I never even thought to try that. No, okay. Left village, right mushroom orchard, and also a secret grotto. Shh. Okay.
I thought the spell was broken there for a moment. The clouds went away and the fireflies were buzzing around acting disoriented. But then the clouds came back. To be honest, I was a little relieved. I have grown fond of them, and if the fireflies were to escape from above, we would miss them dearly. They're really pretty, and they're my friends.
Aw.
Snack vendor, welcome. Looking for something tasty today?
Cone of bugs. Onion. Tasty mushroom. Jar of bugs. Mushroom shake. Big boy mushroom. Grasshopper. I mean, I'll buy an onion. Got an onion. Can I use the onion? Let me click the controls button and see if I can use the onion. Nope. No onion for me.
Our village has the best snack stand in the land. It offers the juiciest bugs and most succulent onions. I'm so hungry. Alas, I have not a single boondollar to pop my bubble with.
I got loads of boondollars here. I'll treat you to a nice lunch.
Salamander got 100 boondollars.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. This is like a small fortune. I can finally afford to try the most sublime delicacy on the menu, but if I opt for that, I can afford nothing else that is tasty.
Yes, I guess having money leads to some complicated decisions. Oh well, enjoy!
Hey,
Hey, hey.
I heard a rumor that you were some kind of Mr. Moneybags over here. Well, boy, do I have an offer for you.
What is it?
A treasure. It will cost you 10,000 boon dollars to discover what it is and obtain it.
Wow, 10,000? That's a lot. But really, I guess it's not much since I have millions.
Millions? Oh, why didn't you say so? I revise my offer to 100,000 boon dollars.
Hey, you can't do that! I'll pay you 10,000, that's my final offer.
You drive a hard bargain of yours. Drive a hard bargain out of that silly tooth mouth of yours. Very well, the deal has been made.
No.
It was one of Dave's dumb butt puppets? I hate those things, what a ripoff.
What's like a well?
All that commotion very nearly woke the slumbering one, I think. That would have been dreadful. But he's still asleep. I am sure that only the air can wake him and break the spell over this land. It is said the air will wake the denizen by playing a magical song only he can play, and when he wakes up, the air will meet the terrible beast face to face.
Awesome. How long have I been recording? 35 minutes? Well, we'll clear out this town and then I'll stop.
It is then that he will be offered the choice. The nature of the air's triumph depends on what he chooses. Then the air will lead us all to a beautiful place, with the most bristling insect furrows and richest, dampest mushroom soil you could hope to farm. Or so the story goes. Probably a lot of bullshit if you ask me.
Okay.
Shh, listen. Do you hear that? He's still asleep, thank God. But when the windy thing was kicking all that fuss, it sounded like he wasn't happy at all. Makes him absolutely furious when anyone other than him bends the breeze to his will. It's not pleasant for anybody. Luckily, there's only one person who can do that, and he's surely a mythical figure who only morons believe in.
Right. Yeah, totally. No! Oh great, just what you need, a pipe full of puppet ass, nice. God damn it. Put it back in.
It's the one with the hat. Is there anybody else? Like, can I go in this pipe? No. There's a flagpole. The flag is at half-mast in honor of the heroes who lost their lives to the green tragedy. Wait. Wait. Many brave firefighters deployed from the air's tower to extinguish the flames. Alas, they were all overwhelmed by its fury. Oh, you fools. A memorial will be erected in their honor. It would be inscribed with last words frequently overheard, words of wisdom to remember. How can shaving cream be so flammable? How indeed, brave heroes, how indeed. Yeah, they would have been better off just spitting on it at that point. Hey, my money. You got a whole boon case, but it's empty and therefore worthless. Too bad. You guys riches aren't quite so easy to come by. What's up here? More village? More village. What about up here? Oh my goodness, what is that? Hey, I know that symbol. That's a symbol for the air of breath.
Wait, that's me! You found your destination. What would you like to do?
Keep exploring village. Okay, I found the destination apparently.
It is this way to what locals call the glow shape. It is above the thing that the air will take his most important and legendary naps upon.
Oh, that must be my quest bed. I mean the air's quest bed. I almost forgot I was being all sneaky and incognito here.
My response to that will simply be a singular, unintelligent, and unpunctuated glop. Glop.
Battle music?
What will it be today?
Feather cadence, pneumatic progression, breathless battaglia. Or battaglia. Ivories in the fire. Mixolydian maelstrom. And Fantasia's inhale. Okay, so a lot of these have John symbol. Oh, they're frame motifs! Hey! I've heard about frame motifs. This one can be wielded by John and Dave. Right? I'm assuming the cog is Dave. This one is John and Rose, because her land is light, right? And then this one is John and Jade, and it's the craziest. Although this could be... Well, actually, that does make sense, because they're paradox siblings. I don't know if this matters. Well, I can't buy, basically, I can't buy any of them. Never mind. I thought I could buy, like, one of them, but no. There's a couple things I didn't check down here. These guys. Haberdasher. Hello, I was looking for a head object. Or are you looking for a head object that is rumpled and unsightly? All of our head objects are rumpled and unsightly, fortunately. Rumpled head object. Even rumplier head object. Well, we might as well splurge. Got the rumpliest head object of all. I love the hat. I am the absolute pinnacle of fashionability. Marvel at the object upon my head, and admire the luster of its velveteen rumples. It was so expensive.
Oh man, look at that dashing style. Rumpled head objects are all the rage these days. I would love to wear one, but I don't have the money.
Well, I agree it's important to keep up with fashion. Tell you what, I'll give you some money for a hat, so you can be one of the coolest salamanders in town. Here you go.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you so much. I love my new rumpled head object and I love you.
You're welcome.
Do you have commentary about that? No, okay. He still believes he is the pinnacle of fashionability despite having a rival now. Hello? Uh-oh. Well,
that can't be good. that could have been a lot better, but I guess it could have been a lot worse, too.
okay. Well, next time I'll go to the fungal forest or whatever, and then we'll go to the glowing object or whatever and end. Thank you for watching this episode of Homestuck. Yeah, I don't know. Like, not a lot crazy happened in this one, but Tavros going to fight Vriska can only end poorly, right? Surely. So, great. I guess you'll find that out next time. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment of the day. Oh, this is a good one because I think it's custom. It's like personalized. Well, I guess it is because John's the heir of breath, and his top rank is air transparent. So, if you were to have a top rank on an Escher ladder, what would yours be? This is gonna require a lot of thought, but probably more thought than any of these other questions because it actually has to relate to you. But try it. Could be great. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!